enjoyed the short clip you just watched. That was me trying to groove over a Makossa backing track, which I will upload up next immediately after this video, right? So that you too can practice. Now, the first thing I want to say is playing for a praise song, jamming for a song of this nature for Makossa or SOUKOUS. It's not a time to scale or to lick. You can do those stuff as extras, as feels for the song. But your major duty is to groove. And grooving involves playing a particular pattern repeatedly. That is an essential part of grooving. Playing a particular pattern repeatedly. Alright? And for this Makossa, I decided to just use a simple and popular Makossa bassline that is very popular and very simple to play. Most bassists play this, they call it Makossa or SOUKOUS bassline, and they usually play it with their thumb. You have been trained all the while to play with your index and middle finger, right? So trying to use the thumb might prove a challenge to some people. So I decided, okay, let me show you how to play it without your thumb. Alright, so the major characteristic of this groove is the fact that there is a note, which is our saw, that is going to be consistent throughout the entire song. Alright, and it's going to be following the kick. Alright, so I'm going to consistently that note follows the kick all through the song. Alright, so now what am I playing? How did I? Now what I'm just doing is what I've been teaching all the while on YouTube. Chord tunes. All you need to know is your chord tunes. What the progression is for most Makossa is do, fa, so, fa, or whatever. So something like that. So what I did is to use the chord tunes of those chords. The pianist is going to be playing fa as a chord, so as a chord. You get it? So I decided, okay, do, mi, so. That is the chord tune for what? Your do. Do is. So do, mi, so, do. That is the chord tune for the do chord, right? So I just rearranged that that chord tune. I changed octaves and restructure it, and I'm playing. That is so, do, mi, so. You get it? I'm still playing my do, mi, so, only that I changed the octave of the so. Instead of using, I'm using so, do, mi, so. So I play that for when the pianist is on so, on do rather. Then when he goes to, in between I play so, fa, so, so it's so, fa, so. Then this I'm playing is so, re, so. This is the chord tune for your so. In the position when the pianist is playing fa, I just did so, fa, so, like a passing note, like a group of passing notes. Okay, so, fa, so, just to pass that chord. Now when the pianist is playing his so chord, I'm going to use the chord tunes for the so chord, which is so tire. But this time I told you when I was teaching chord tunes, I said you can omit notes. Alright, so instead of playing so tire, I just use so. I use so, re, so. I remove the T. You can also put the T and do. So you can also put the T and it also makes sense. But to make it simpler, I just do so, fa, so, so. So I'm playing so, re, so. I'm using that over the so chord. You get it? So let's go over it again. Do, so, do, so, do, fa, so, fa, do, fa, so, fa. Now after playing this for some time, to get boring because you have done it for a long time, even if that's what groove is about, but then you can now change this is like using shapes and patterns. All right, so it's the same shape. So it's the same shape I'm using. Then another thing I want to point out, when you are playing for a praise song, as in church or wherever, even outside praise, any form of any song you are playing, always remember that during the chorus, your groove should be full, your sound should be full, but when it gets to the verse, you tone down. All right, most people, they just keep playing the same thing over the verse and the chorus. It's very, very wrong, very unprofessional. When it gets to the chorus, to the verse rather, you saw that I played. You get it? So you tone down on the verse. You reduce the groove, reduce the notes, reduce everything, just so that, because the verse is where the song is supposed to be calm. The verse has a lot of lyrics, while the chorus has fewer lyrics, so that the instrumentalist can make it full. All right. So that's it. I'll show you I'll show you my hand up close now, so you can slow it down and learn. I'll also play slow so that you can learn it step by step. Okay, so as I was explaining, it's so, do, mi, so. So you play it like this. There you go. So, fa, so. So if you cannot use this finger to be playing, so you can do it like this. Then at the point you can slide. That's it. That's it. Is there anything I'm missing? Then I also played. So let me show you what my right hand is doing. To play it, if you don't want to play with your thumb like this, what you need to do is to create this kind of gap and let this finger be dedicated to this and this finger be dedicated to this. So you can see that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be uploading the backing track, the Makossa backing track. There'll be no bass line inside, just drums and piano. Alright, so I want you to play and video yourself and send it to me via email. Alright, play, video yourself and send it to me via email. I want to make sure that you are learning, okay? So that I'll know if I should make this kind of video in the future for you, alright? And also, those who send me their videos, I want to give out a mini combo. I want to give out a mini combo to someone who lives in Nigeria. You must live in Nigeria to win this combo. So when you play, you send it to me. I'm going to compile the videos and upload them on YouTube. The person with the highest comments or votes, because they're going to comment on YouTube. Alright, the person with the highest gets the combo. So it's an opportunity to get a practice combo. Alright, so stay blessed.